Hello, BookTube. Well, it's a gray and somber day here in Boston, and it's also a gray and somber day in my profession, the profession of periodical literary criticism. The editor of the New York Review of Books, in response to his decision to run an ill-advised article in the latest issue, was hounded on social media. He and his family were doxxed. He was driven from his position as editor of the New York Review of Books. He was taken to Times Square, and he was publicly executed. And now an extensive hunt is underway on 3 different continents for anyone who has received any kind of commissioned work from him, because they also must be doxxed, disenfranchised, and then murdered for the crime of a bad article in a literary journal. So I thought with that extra thick cloud hanging over things that we'd maybe open some mail. I didn't do any videos yesterday, so we're behind on a few mail hauls, but I have a little mail haul here that's heavy in cardboard. So at least my little schnauzer will enjoy herself. So let's see what this first one is. This is the only one that isn't cardboard. All the others are. Oh boy. Okay, I have heard about this book. I haven't, oh boy, I'm glad to have a copy. That's wonderful. Is this year? Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is a paperback reprint. That's what I thought. I have heard a lot about this book, and I never got around to reading it, which feels terrible. So now I have a second chance at that. This is by Una Hathaway and Scott Shapiro, and it's The Internationalists in paperback. How a Radical Plan to Outlaw War Remade the World. And it has blurbs from everybody, just everybody. Louis Manan from The New Yorker, The Wall Street Journal, The Washington Post, The Economist. Margaret Macmillan reviewed it in the Financial Times. Margaret Macmillan is an incredible historian. And if I remember correctly, everybody loved it. And I never got to it, which feels really bad. So I will get to it now that I have the paperback. I don't know. I have no idea what happened to my galley copy or to my hardcover, but that's all right. That's okay. I believe I did dip a toe into it at first. I think I read a little, and certainly found nothing wrong, nothing objectionable, but I stopped for one reason or another and never went back. So now we start with the parade of cardboard. We have some cardboard packages here, these vacuum pack things where even opening the side is not sufficient. The book is still lodged in place. You need to tear the whole thing apart to get at the book. Speaking of tearing the whole thing apart, so what do we got here? Oh, great. Okay. Fantastic. This is from Da Capo Press, the great folks at Da Capo Press. This is a little late getting to me. This is from September. This is A Fierce Glory about Abraham Lincoln and the Battle of Antietam. September 17th, 1862, after nearly a year and a half of bloodshed, the country was on the brink of permanent division into 2 nations. President Abraham Lincoln needed a decisive victory to pave the way for emancipation and give the Union a sacred cause in the fight to keep the nation whole. He secured the victory he needed at Antietam. So this is a social and a military study, and I read the advance copy that I got and really liked it. And I didn't review it because I just automatically just wait for the finished copy. And it shouldn't do that. That's a lazy way to do things, because sometimes I don't get a finished copy, and the book is still worth reviewing. So I'm glad I have that. I can do a late review if I have to. So now we'll get on to this next one. Another vacuum pack thing. Oh, great. Okay. All right. These might all be Da Capo. This is from Basic Books. This comes out in early October. We've seen this before. This is Adrian Tinniswood's Behind the Throne, a study of domestic history in British royal household. Monarchs, they're just like us. They eat, bathe, entertain their friends, and worry about money. Elizabeth I hated rising early. George II threw his son out of the house. James I had to cut back on the alcohol bills. So this is the finished copy. Does this actually... I still haven't... This is an October book, and it's coming right up around the corner, and I still haven't done it. I still haven't read it. But I'm wondering if this goes through many monarchs. Oh, it does. It does. It goes through many monarchs. Okay. Great. So an informal study of British monarchy. I have written an enormous amount about British monarchy, so I'm all in favor of it. And yet I haven't got to it. I will get to it. And then there's this last one. Another vacuum package. So again, we have to tear this apart. What's that? Okay. Okay, this is also due in October. Okay, this is Behold America by Sarah Churchwell, who's wonderful. Let's read about her. She's a professor of American literature and public understanding at the Universities of Humanities at the University of London. She's the author and editor of several previous books, including the acclaimed Careless People and Murder, Mayhem, and the Invention of the Great Gatsby. She's a native of Chicago, and she now lives in London. And this is her book about America First. On June 16th, 2015, announcing his candidacy for president, Donald Trump proclaimed, "The American dream is dead." It seemed an astonishing thing for a candidate to say. People campaigning for president usually glorify the nation they hope to lead, flattering voters into choosing them. It isn't flattering. It isn't flattering the voters to say that. That makes it seem bad. That makes it seem like he was honest and all those other people were bad. It's not flattering voters to say that the country is great. Reading last rites over the American dream was shocking enough, but throughout the campaign, Trump also promised to put, quote, America first, a pledge renewed in his inaugural speech. It was a disquieting phrase for a presidential candidate and then president-elect to use, and this book unpacks that phrase. It's Nazi history. So again, this won't be easy reading, but I haven't read it, so it's entirely history this time around. So we have Behold America. We have Behind the Throne, right up my alley. We have a new book about Antietam, militarily and socially, and we have the paperback of a big book called The Internationalist that got a lot of intelligent praise when it came out. So an entirely nonfiction mail haul on this somber day. So I'll wrap this up for now. There might be more mail to come, but one way or another, I'll see you soon. Thank you, BookTube.